Some of you might remember me from back in 2021. Closing the porn. Oh hey everybody! Caused by the current global situation, I am not able to work. And as we all in Germany right now are kindly asked by the government to stay at home, I said to myself, why not make more videos? And as I'm at home, want to make more videos, why not make a video about my home? The world was still in the grips of COVID, and like many of us, I was locked at home. During that time, I started making YouTube videos, mostly about minimalism. I kicked things off on February the 4th with my Minimalist apartment tour, and over the next few months, I published 30 videos, one every week until August. Out of those, 16 were about minimalism. After a 4-year, let's call it summer break from YouTube, and me being 2 videos in 2025, I wanted to look a bit back and answer 2 questions. How does my life look now? And am I still a minimalist? But before we answer those 2 questions, let's, look back. My apartment had early stages of minimalism and went to the extreme. All this footage is from 2019 to 2021, but I decluttered even more in the 2 years after until I moved in with my now wife. At the time of moving, I had a mattress on the floor, a TV bank, a small wardrobe, not counting the kitchen as it wasn't mine, and this beautiful handmade desk. The idea for the desk came from me, personally. I designed it, but it was my friend Paul, aka Nerdy Timber, who built it. Paul is like AI. You have an idea and he just makes it become reality. ChatGPT Paul. G-Paul? ChatGPT GPT Paul? Yeah, anyway, he made a video about building the desk and I link it and his YouTube channel down below. And how does no one ever know where? But somewhere up here. Minimalism back then was hitting hard. I loved the open space, the simplicity. Choosing what to wear was a no-brainer. I had everything I needed and wanted, but nothing more. And this is my life now. Instead of a 1-room apartment, I now live in a 2-room space. Bedroom, a combined kitchen, dining, living room, room. There's also a bathroom and an entrance and a basement. And by the way, I will talk about the basement in another video because obviously I'm sitting in it right now, which is a bit odd. And, say hi to Bob. Sorry, Bob. My custom, awesome, super duper premium hardwood oak fantastic deskalicious desk is not in use. It was when I first moved in, and God, that looked so good in that corner. We preferred on eating at the couch anyways, but a few months went by and we decided a regular dining table would be more suitable. It just would make more sense. You want to be an adult. I mean, you don't, but you want to act a bit like one, yeah? And guests come over sometimes, so yeah. My desk is currently deconstructed. It's now functioning as a backdrop in my YouTube videos, and it's also patiently waiting for the time we move into a bigger space. My life doesn't look and definitely doesn't feel as minimalist as it once did anymore. Is this good? Is this bad? Well, it's both. I would love our space to be a bit more minimalist and declutter a bit more and have a bit more room to breathe and so on and so forth. But I don't live here by myself. My wife has her preferences and needs and interests that deserve to be respected. It's always coming down to compromise it, doesn't it? 2 people have more than one and all need more than one. And it won't be for much longer. Our son is due in April, and newborns, babies, children, are humans with needs and interests and preferences. So more stuff came in over the last month and will continue to come in. Minimalism as a topic trended with this lovely bearded fella and the nice biceps that I don't have. In 2019, got its highs, and then slowly it kind of faded out. The trend is over. Was my minimalism only part of the trend? Am I still a minimalist? I would say yes, I still am a minimalist. And of course, I do have more stuff now, and my apartment looks more cluttered than it ever has. But the mindset of minimalism is still with me. I think about purchases for some time. I don't just buy out of a spontaneous lust. I constantly ask myself, do I still need this? And right before I decided to throw it out, I remember my wife wanted it and put it back. Life is one constant stream of change. Change that you need to adapt to. Current situations need to be adapted to. And I simply adapted to my new current situation. I lost my minimalistic, frugal, whatever, open room, easy to maintain households. Yeah, but I traded it in for an apartment with my wife. I traded it in for love and a together future. It's a good trade. It's high profit, you know. The dividend is great. Yeah. I am still a minimalist. Will I continue making videos about minimalism? No. Me making videos about minimalism was a part of my journey. It was a try to be like someone else, in the same way that my first YouTube videos in 2019, where I tried to vlog like Casey Neistat. I always wanted to be someone else because I felt like who I wasn't good enough. But in the same way my life grew out of my tiny apartment, I grew out of that as well. I cherish the minimalist mindset, and I also still love watching Matt Develop's videos. But with my creativity and what I do here on YouTube, I want to focus more on topics that I personally have more to say about. So consider this. It's extremely difficult to just look at the camera and have the fingers at the frame. Anyway, consider this my last video of minimalism. So what's next for the channel? Here's the thing. There is a ton of bullshit out there on the internet when it comes to topics like productivity, mental health, lifestyle, hustle culture, even topics like masculinity and femininity and all of it and more. The rabbit holes of all those topics are extremely deep, and it's often designed to grab people's attention who feel lost or who feel behind, and promise them quick fixes and easy answers to things they're only scratching the surface on. And I've been there myself. I know what it feels like to be searching for something, anything that will make sense of everything, and that will make you feel good enough. But here's the thing. Most of the time, it's not that simple. There's no simple answers, no easy fixes, no hack. And instead of chasing someone else's solution that may not even fit your personal needs or situation, I want to encourage you to find your own path and your own answers, because real growth comes from understanding your own journey and yourself, not from copying someone else. So moving forward, I want us, you and me, all of us, I want us to focus on real conversations, authentic productivity and helpful mental health and self-reflected lifestyle. I want to give you an alternative to the productivity pros, to the hustle culture, the lock-in motivational Instagram posts, the masculinity kiddos, and those who tell you it's totally rational to blame the planet. No offense. I want us to focus on a more sustainable and more healthy mindset. See you soon.